Okay, guys. So, as some people might be aware, there was a giant ISIS terrorist attack that just happened in Russia, where, to my knowledge, over 100 people have been killed so far, over 100 more have been injured. And here's the situation. This happened very recently. And in fact, we're going to cover this in detail on the show next week because I'm waiting for more information to come out, right? And already, Twitter is filled with absolute bullshit. And like that's fair. That's kind of what Twitter is for. But here's the thing. In fact, today I was not planning to have a Suzie rant. And before the pre-show, I was talking to Armin and I was like talking about what I was noticing. And he was like, Susanna, this is your rant. See, sometimes I don't even know I have a rant in me until it just happens. And Armin's like, wait, you got to save this. Okay, here's the thing. It's only been like 48 hours? I don't even know. It's happened so recently. ISIS has come out and claimed the attack, specifically ISIS-K, the Afghanistan Khorasan province, auxiliary. So ISIS themselves is claiming it. And then, but what do we have on Twitter? We have Twitter chock full of Islamists who are claiming that, okay, it's two things, and it doesn't make any sense. Either this was not ISIS. So even though ISIS is saying that it's ISIS, they're like, no, don't worry, guys. We know that it's not. Don't worry, no. So either it's not ISIS or it is ISIS, except ISIS is actually controlled by the Jews. And my thing is, and then I dead ass see, again, these so-called progressive activists who have had their brains absolutely rotted beyond all repair by the quote-unquote pro-Palestinian cause, the most toxic version of it to ever exist. Because I believe that there is a positive form of being for the Palestinian people. I think Armin would agree with me. There is a positive version of it. But these people have just been sucked into what is basically a conspiracy cult at this point. Even them going, no, this is actually Israel. And and this is why I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. When I was ranting to Armin about noticing all this nonsense, I was like, you know what? Could they please be less predictable? For the love of God, please be less predictable.
Oh my God.
I am begging you to please be less predictable. Because here's the thing. People can come make all sorts of accusations about people like me and Armin, or maybe other ex-Muslims, or people that criticize Islam, criticize Islamism, Islamist movements, and be like, you guys are misrepresenting, you're totally not telling the truth, you're biased, blah, 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 blah. When again and again and again and again and again and again and again, we literally don't even have to make the argument ourselves. We just have to show you what other people are saying. We just have to go, here is exhibit A, B, C, D. They do our time and time and time and time and time again, they do our work for us. How can you say that I am misrepresenting someone when I'm literally just presenting to you what they are saying themselves? It's freaking embarrassing. And that's why I'm saying, guys, come on. Please just try to be a little less predictable. Armin and I, we like a challenge. We like a challenge. We actually do. We get a lot of intellectual stimulation from it. And this is just not challenging. This is just not challenging. Just make it too freaking easy. It's embarrassing.
Too easy. Yeah.
Too easy. And then Daniel Hakikaju was all over Twitter being like, why hasn't ISIS attacked Israel? You know what that means? ISIS hasn't attacked Israel. I'm like, yes, they actually have. They've tried. There's been a lot of stuff that they've tried to do to Israel. But you know what stopped them? A little organization called the Mossad. Just because
Oh god.
certain groups weren't maybe as successful as they wanted to be doesn't mean they didn't goddamn try. Just because you don't know about it doesn't mean it's not there, dumbass.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just so we're gonna cover this whole situation in more in depth next week. Um, I don't like to cover these kinds of topics like right after they come out because I think it's really important to gather more information, more context, wait for more information to be revealed. And then we can deliver you guys, like better information. Um, so we're gonna really, and then we'll also dive into a lot of this more of this fallout next week. But
And
apparently I had a rant in me and I didn't know it.
yeah, you do. You always do. I just need to point it out to you. I also want to say, ask this publicly. I think so. People knows the conversations that we have behind when we're off air. I think the title, we should not cover the headline news. The title should be very specific about we are covering a specific reaction to it, because everybody already knows what happened. This is we shouldn't have the title like, oh, this happened in Moscow or this happened in Russia or ISIS attack, because by that time whoever sees that title, they're like, yeah, why would I click on this? I already know this. The title has to be something that demonstrate that we are covering a specific opinion on it or a specific reaction on it, something that they don't see in other places.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a good. I'll give that as a note to myself when I'm setting up the show notes next week.
Right. Right. Okay, that was it. Thank you, guys. Guys, do not forget to like the stream. You are not allowed to watch this much good stuff without showing your support for it. Okay, so like the stream, and don't just like our stream. Other content creators, when you're watching their stuff, like it. Even if you're a selfish person, I was going to swear, um like it for your own benefit, because when you like what you're watching, YouTube will be able to understand who you are and what you watch and show you more stuff that is to your taste. Don't use the like button for marking stuff that you want to watch later. There's a watch later playlist for that. Like, use the like button to just show YouTube what you like watching. That's what it's there for. So it supports us. It helps us grow the channel, because when you like the stream, more people will end up watching the show. But it also helps you, because YouTube will have a better understanding of what you like to watch. So do it for yourself. And also, if you want to support us more, once the stream is over, leave a comment under the show. That will really help grow the channel. And make sure you're subscribed yourself. Make sure you hit the bell notification, because hitting the subscribe is not enough. YouTube will not tell you when we're live. A lot of times when you're just subscribed, you have to hit the bell notification. That's how it actually tells you. And also, go tell your friends and your enemies to subscribe to our channel. Go tell them that Atheist Republic is a channel that they need to subscribe to. That's how we're growing. It's word of mouth. It's the most important way to grow. So go tell people to come and subscribe to this channel, to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on Twitter, which a lot of you are, make sure you come and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Atheist Republic on YouTube. Do you know who makes the most amazing, gorgeous, and other adjectives that I can't use here on YouTube, blasphemous art ever? We do! And for some reason, we are giving it away for free. Download them now using the link in the description before we change our mind.